and I was looking for some contractor because that is one of the requirements of the city, that they want to get it done with some licensed contractor who has all the papers.
He was licensed and insured, which helped me out a lot. I knew that I had a certified person to come out on the job and perform the work that needed to be done, and knowing that I wasn't getting any kind of exposure if something else was going to happen, liability reasons.
I really like his job. He's very responsible. I really like.
He's on time, punctual. His quality of work and craftsmanship is what you would call a high in our industry. He has a lot of attention to detail.
I love my kitchen.
The flooring just came out beautiful.
And I'm very satisfied with the job, with the time frame.
Nilson did a great job.
Crew worked hard all day. I didn't even see them take a break. I was surprised to hear that they even took a lunch break, because I didn't even see them stop.
Together we managed to get papers together, and we got all the materials.
He helped me in a lot of things. You know, he helped me choose the material. We went to meet at the shop. And yeah, the only thing I can say about him is it's very clean. You know, everything he promised, he delivered, and I'm very satisfied.
With a clean house, I can expect, you know, some peace and quiet.
We went ahead and that's what, and then we asked Nilson to come by, and he dropped off, showed us some samples, and we love this one.
Now I'm just waiting for tomorrow, so we can just finish cleaning up and putting the final touches on it. I'm really excited about it.
The price was excellent.
I got several estimates before I decided to get you for the job.
The price wasn't the cheapest price in town, and it wasn't the most expensive price. You gave me a fair price.
I mean, it's not only money, also your relationship is important also, you know. I mean, maybe the same price, you know, you prefer the one whom you like to work with.
He really makes us feel comfortable.
You know, you need to have a peace of mind.
The most important thing, in the end, you know, everything came as I was dreaming.
I would highly recommend Nilson and his company to do any type of flooring.
Nils, thank you for your job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excellent.
I want to thank you, Nilson, for all job that he have done over here.
Thank you so much.
I'm the one that have to thank you.
All right.
So
Thank you so much, Mr.
Garden. That's wonderful.
Another happy customer here.
So we'll keep in touch anyway. I mean, this is not the end of the story. This is the beginning. You know, we may have some more work, or if some of my friends ask, I'll definitely recommend him.
Those words.
Nilson,
Thank you so much, Harold.
you're welcome, sir.
I
Hope it all
appreciate it.
works
Thank
out.
you. I'm here with Harold, the owner of the EPC Construction. He's a general contractor. He does shell in South Florida. And I just had to finish the ceramic tile here in this house. And he hired me to do the flooring. And I'd like to ask him a few questions. Harold, is the flooring met your expectations?
It has. I met Nilson he actually worked for me at one time, and I'm a general contractor, and he was working for me, and he went out on his own. As I was building this house, I knew that Nilson had gone into business for himself, and you know, I liked the guy. He was always a stand-up guy with me, and I hired him to put in the travertine floor here. Nilson did a great job. I can't complain about anything. He was punctual. He did a clean job. He cleaned up every day. He had guys here on time when he said he was going to have me in here, and he did a bang-up job for me. He was licensed and insured, which helped me out a lot. I knew that I had a certified person to come out on the job and perform the work that needed to be done, and knowing that I wasn't getting any kind of exposure if something else was going to happen, liability reasons.
Yes, Mr. Harold. How you like the quality of the product that we brought here, and how we perform the job, and the quality of the material that we found in the market. We have to search for material.
Well, you brought me several samples out, and you know, you let me pick and choose what I wanted. I know it was a pain because you got to please your wife. You know, she's the boss, so we went through quite a few choices of travertine, and we ended up getting it out of Miami, and they were able to deliver it right to our doorstep. It worked out well.
All right, it's very important. Also, one question I have to ask you, Mr. Harold. How's the price of this? Because you know, company charge a fortune to bring good material, good quality granite sheet, and then we have to.
Right.
How is the price and then the affordability of this job?
The price wasn't the cheapest price in town, and it wasn't the most expensive price. You gave me a fair price per square foot. One thing I didn't really realize that was involved with setting this marble, this travertine, was how much mud we were going to use. I remember we had pallets of mud out here, and Nilson kept telling me that I was worried that we were going to have too much material on the job, and I was going to end up eating the loss with the material. And he turned out, sure enough, we ended up using every bit of it plus some. So he set this travertine in a 1.5 inch bed of mud to get everything perfectly tight and level. It turned out, and the price, I was pleased.
Yes, another happy customer here is Boca Raton. He oversees everything because he's a general contractor, state license, and we have to keep on top of things. Like Harold, one more happy customer. Thank you so much, Harold.
You're quite welcome, Nilson. I'll be sure to refer you to anybody else that I run across as a shell contractor. You know, I do a lot of rough construction up front, but you know, as a general, I do take on general contracting work, and whenever I need tile finishers, Nilson's the man.
Oh, talk about your company, Mr. Harold. Do you have like because you still accepting customers, right?
Yes, sir.
You're not having like it booked. And do you have like a phone number that we can put on this video, so other general contractors that are looking for your service?
Yes.
Do you have a phone number you can say?
I'm located here in Boca Raton, East Boca, and it's EBC Construction Services, Inc. Been in business 15-20 years. My phone number is 561-287-0583. Free estimates, no job too big, too small. My slogan is, we're not the biggest, but we're the best.
And just to explain to your customers, your potential future customers, what type of service does your company provide?
We provide from the person getting in contact with me to setting up, arranging, and meeting with architects for design, to build. We take the plans through engineering to permitting to actual working plans approved by the city. We do the job cost with budgetary, however the customer needs to perform or take the job to the next level. We also service, you know, we'll supervise and you know, give the owner, what do you want to say, we would give them the service as us overlooking their self-performance if they need be.
So it's just like a question that, because I don't understand very much, so it's almost like I'm asking as the customer. So you do take jobs, residential and commercial?
Yes, sir. We do a lot of residential, a lot of commercial work.
Okay.
You know, in the industry we're in, we have to be multifaceted in the sense of being able to build residential and commercial. That's the general contractor's rule. We'll build anything that has to be built from A to Z. It doesn't matter we're licensed to build from a doghouse to a 30-story high-rise.
30 story.
So, you know,
Wow.
even however big, we've got an unlimited license, and it's just a matter of money. And we can build anything you want.
Excellent. So just to compliment what it's amazing receiving those compliments from a general contractor that can build up to 30 stories or more. It's amazing, right, Nilson?
Yes, I'm happy to have us, Harold, initially as a work together, and now we are kind of providing his service, and I'm just happy. Thank you so much, Harold. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
And we're here, and I'll see you if you want to hire us to do the interior remodeling, ceramic tile. Just give us a call at 954-494-8192, and you too can be a next half customer. Thank you so much.